Welcome to this YouTube channel about cryptocurrency education. Today we are looking at 3 common myths about Bitcoin, and we will also present our own view. Myth number 1. Bitcoin is aged. In the crypto domain, you can sometimes hear people saying that Bitcoin is already quite aged and will probably be replaced by other cryptocurrencies in the near future. It is true that Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency and therefore the oldest one. It is also true that Bitcoin still needs some development before it can be used as a currency widespread. The reason is that fees are still quite high and transaction speeds are lower compared to other cryptocurrencies. These days, Bitcoin is used mainly as an asset, which is oftentimes purchased to protect from inflation. As Bitcoin is the oldest cryptocurrency and there have never been any significant issues with the network, a lot of trust has built over time. In that sense, actually, the fact that Bitcoin is the oldest cryptocurrency is quite positive. Basically, the older Bitcoin gets every day from day to day, the more trust builds up and the more secure the network gets. This is also why major institutions and companies such as Tesla invest in Bitcoin, and it also has recently been made a legal tender in a country. Myth number 2. Bitcoin has no intrinsic value. This is maybe not a myth, but it is definitely a misconception. If you compare Bitcoin to the fiat currencies of this world, such as the euro, such as the pound or the dollar, also these don't have an intrinsic value, and also they are not backed by physical assets. The US dollar was once backed by 100% gold, and until 1971 this was at least partially still the case. However, this is not the case anymore, and the dollar only has value because people believe that the dollar has value. The advantage of Bitcoin is one fact, which also creates trust, that it will always be worth something. The maximum amount of Bitcoin which will ever exist is limited to approximately 21 million BTC. Myth number 3. Bitcoin was hacked. Before we get into this further, we need to distinguish between the hack of the Bitcoin blockchain and the hack of Bitcoin wallets or a Bitcoin exchange. While the hack of Bitcoin exchanges unfortunately happens from time to time, for example through weak passwords for wallets or hacker attacks on Bitcoin exchanges, the Bitcoin blockchain cannot be hacked. In theory, it would be possible to carry out a 51% attack, which means that more than 50% of mining power would need to be controlled. Then an attacker could go that far to rewrite the blockchain or to reverse transactions. However, looking at the Bitcoin network today, this is nearly impossible and not economical due to the amount of energy that would need to be required. There has never been an attack of this kind as well. Since 2009, the Bitcoin blockchain runs without errors and was never attacked in a successful way. The older the Bitcoin blockchain gets, and that without any issues, the more secure it gets and the more trust builds up. We hope you liked this video, and if you did, please don't forget to smash the like button and to subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video.